This is the moment, this is the day, when I send every doubt and demon on its way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play, is here and now, today. Welcome back to 5 Minutes of Finny, 10 beers for the new year. We are on to beer number 6, which is actually a duo of beers because they just go together. If you didn't realize from my intro today, it is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde from Beavertown Toøl. This is a chocolate imperial stout, which comes in at 13.7%, that's Mr. Hyde, and a muscat barrel-aged Brett gooseberry Belgian pale, which comes in at 8.1%. I've done a review on these puppies before, when they first came out, I believe, so I'll link to that somewhere, probably near the end. Yeah, but it was a collaboration done by them, and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, as I said in my first one, have parts that are part of each other. That totally makes sense. Just go with it. Just go with it. I'll get them out. We can talk about it. We should probably go with Jekyll first because he is a bit lighter. He's only 8.1%, and he is a muscat barrel-aged Brett gooseberry Belgian pale. There is Dr. Jekyll. He doesn't look much less crazy than Mr. Hyde, I'm not gonna lie. Don't remember which one was less crazy. Hyde? Might have been. Anyhow, I love the artwork on these, as normal. But we will open it up now and take a gander at the beers. I was happy enough to get another taste of these because, you know, when you're gifted another box, you don't say no. You do not say no to Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So, once again, we have Jekyll. It is a gooseberry. The carbonation is once again light on this. I remember it being light the first time I had it as well. There was a bit of carb at the beginning, but the head did not stick around. The nose is light. It's tart. Maybe a bit of lemon, orange, grapefruit. Just a bit of tangerine. A bit grassy as well. Tartness, sourness to the body. It's medium bodied. I meant the flavor. Yeah, it's tart. It's mouth puckering almost. When you drink it, maybe a bit of orange peel, lemon, and grapefruit as well, actually. Yeah, it is a bit puckering and eye squinting in the tartness of this beer. It says gooseberry, but I think, as I said before, I have no idea what gooseberry tastes like, so. It's nice, though. It's nice, it's quite tart. It's what you're looking for in a more... It's muscat barrel-aged, so I suppose you get kind of like the muscat. Tartness as well there, and sweetness. And Brett, obviously, will bring a lot of sourness to it. Brett yeast, so. It's nice. It's nice. Tart. Pale ale. Definitely sour, though. If you like sour beers. Now, moving on, so I don't take way too much over the 5 minutes, but I probably will anyhow, because you know me. Just so verbose. This is Mr. Hyde. He's a bit more scarier than Jekyll. Maybe Jekyll's supposed to be the crazy one. I don't really remember. I should probably look this up. Anyhow, there they are. Maybe it says in the box. Does it say? I don't think so. Good versus evil. I think it was Mr. Hyde who was evil there. But anyhow, this is a Scotch barrel aged imperial stout. They said it was Speyside whiskey casks, so pour him out. This definitely has a loss of carbonation on it. This is the one who is less carbonated. Definitely lacking a bit of carbonation there. I believe this was probably the one I said it had no carbonation on it when I drank it originally. Yeah. It's nice, deep, dark black brown color. The nose is rich chocolate. Probably more of a dark chocolate than a milk. Hint of roastiness. Maybe a bit of nuttiness there as well. It's fuller bodied than Jekyll. It's nice, rich chocolate. Trying to think, like biting into a chocolate bar almost. But more of a roasted chocolate bar. Maybe hints of coffee, but not a ton, really, to be honest. The Scottish whiskey is, I think, is definitely a non-peated Scottish whiskey. You get a hint of the heat in the back end, but from the whiskey, but it's not overly whiskied. Maybe a bit of vanilla there, nothing crazy. I'm not getting a ton of smoked shit going on there, so it's definitely not crazy peated whiskey from Scotland. They said there's some sea salt. I don't know. Not really feeling it totally. But both of them are quite tasty beers. Nice to drink. I do wish there was a bit more carbonation in Hyde. But maybe he's just a beast and he doesn't want to carb up. I don't know. Anyhow. Oh, that was Hyde. So anyhow. Yeah, that was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Oh, wrong one. See, now I have to figure out which one's which one. That one's here. That one's here. Yeah, it's almost like the right thing. Anyhow. Yeah, we're all pretty scary looking, aren't we? Yeah, so. Good beers, very tasty. I'm not sure if you can find them anywhere anymore. They were quite limited. But really, really happy to get to taste them again because I think they are really, really nice beers. Super tasty. And just an interesting concept, really, to use, the same wort and yeast strains into very different styles and see what happens. Why not? Why not experiment? I'm all about experimentation, as everyone knows. I like to experiment with my own beers and my home brew, and so if another brewery does it, I think it's awesome. So, that was Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde from Beavertown and Toøl, and yeah, that was beers number 6. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and see you tomorrow for beer number 7. Cheers, all!